On the day I died, I could still hear everything. My mother was crying loudly. People were praying around me. Some were whispering, saying I was gone. But I wasn't gone. I tried to move. I tried to open my eyes. I tried to speak, but my body wouldn't listen. I was there, trapped inside myself. Then I heard something that made my heart stop. Close the coffin.
My name is Amara. I'm 17 years old and I live with my mother in a small town. It's a quiet place where everyone knows each other. The kind of place where news spreads fast, especially bad news. It has always been just the two of us since my father died when I was little. My mother is not rich, but she's strong. Every morning, before the sun even comes out, she is already awake, cooking, arranging things, preparing for the day. Sometimes I wake up and just watch her quietly. "Mama, don't you ever get tired?" I once asked her. She smiled, but it wasn't a full smile. She said, "I will rest when you become successful." That always stayed in my mind. I wanted to make her proud. I wanted to take care of her one day. I didn't know that day would come in a way I never imagined. That morning, nothing felt unusual. "Amara, wake up! You'll be late for school," my mother shouted. "I'm awake, Mama," I said, still lying in bed. But something didn't feel right. My body felt heavy, like I didn't sleep at all. When I stood up, my head felt light for a moment. I held the wall. "Amara!" my mother called again. "I'm coming," I replied quickly, pretending everything was fine. When I came out, she looked at me closely. "You look pale," she said, placing a hand on my forehead. "I'm fine," I replied quickly. "Maybe it's the heat." She didn't look convinced. "You should stay at home today." "No, Mama, I have a test," I said. She sighed. "You always push yourself too much." "I'll be okay," I said, forcing a smile. She gave me food, but I barely ate. She noticed. "Amara, you didn't even touch your food." "I'll eat later in school," I lied. She didn't say anything again, but I could feel her eyes on me. At school, I tried to act normal, but everything felt slow. Voices sounded far away. The chalk writing on the board looked blurry. "Amara, are you listening?" the teacher suddenly asked. "Yes, Ma," I answered quickly, even though I didn't hear anything she said. Choma leaned closer. "You are not okay. Tell me the truth." "I don't feel fine," I whispered. She touched my arm. "Your body is hot. You need to go home now." "I'll just tell the teacher," I said. When I stood up, my legs felt weak. The classroom started spinning. I tried to hold the desk, but my hand slipped. "Amara!" Choma shouted. The last thing I saw was her face, full of fear. Then, everything went black. The next thing I knew, I could hear voices. "She's not responding. Check her pulse again." I realized I was in the hospital. I could feel a bed beneath me. Machines were beeping steadily. Then I heard my mother's voice trembling. "Doctor, please, don't give up on her." I wanted to answer. I tried to move. Nothing. Inside me, I was shouting, "I'm here! Mama, I'm here!" But outside, I was silent. The doctor spoke quietly. "We've done everything we can." There was a pause, a long, painful silence. Then the words that broke everything. "We lost her." My mother screamed. Not just cried, screamed. "Amara, my child,
No! I could feel her holding me, her body shaking, her tears falling on my face. That was when fear truly entered my heart. Not fear of dying, but fear of leaving her alone. Time passed. I don't know how long. I was taken home. I could hear people talking, crying, whispering. She was such a good girl, so respectful. That night, my mother didn't sleep. She sat beside me. Amara, you promised you won't leave me. Her voice broke. If you can hear me, just try. I tried. God knows I tried. I pushed with everything inside me, but nothing happened. The next morning, someone said, we should bury her today. My heart raced. No, not yet. They prepared my body. I felt everything, every touch, every movement, but I couldn't respond. When they placed me inside the coffin, fear became real. Then my mother's voice one last time. My daughter, please come back. Close it, someone said. Bam! Darkness. At first, there was silence, then fear, then whispers. Amara. My heart raced. I couldn't move. Amara, can you hear us? Who is there? I whispered. She crossed over. She is not supposed to return, a voice said. Silence again. Then suddenly, my finger moved. I gasped. My hand moved again. I'm alive! I pushed. Nothing. Darkness everywhere. Then a sound. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Digging. Sand falling. Faster, louder, closer. Crack! Light burst in. Fresh air rushed into my lungs. The lid opened. An old man stood above me, calm, like he had been waiting. You woke up, he said quietly. How am I alive? I whispered, my body shaking. He looked at me for a long moment. You crossed over, but you returned. You came to life, he said. Your mother's tears, her pain, her prayers pulled you back. My chest tightened. I came back because of my mother? He nodded slowly. Then his face changed. But my heart stopped. You did not come back alone. Cold fear ran through me. Slowly, I turned, and then I saw it, standing in the darkness behind me, still, watching, smiling, a dark shadow. Death followed me back. The night was quiet. Only the wind moved in the trees. But the old man knew something was wrong. He had cared for this graveyard for many years. He could see spirits and feel their pain. Tonight, he felt a strong pull near one grave. A soft light glowed above Amara's grave. It was warm and bright. The old man knew it was blessings from above, giving her life back. The soil glowed slowly. Something was fighting to come out. The old man ran. He grabbed his shovel. He dug fast. The coffin cracked. Amara's weak hand pushed up. Her eyes opened. You are alive, the old man whispered, eyes wide. I am alive.
Amara's voice was trembling. She tried to sit, but her body shook. The old man helped her. Yes, miraculous child, you are alive. Your mother's tears, her prayers, they brought you back. Amara shivered. But I was buried in the earth, she spoke weakly. The old man looked at her seriously. Yes, the blessings gave you life. You are special. No one has even come back to life after being buried. And soon you will start seeing dark shadows. It's here already. Amara blinked. Shadows? He said, the shadow you will see is death. It is angry. It has never let anyone return from the death. But you crossed over and came back. That is why it is upset. Always watch it, child. Always be careful. Amara nodded slowly. Fear and wonder mixed in her eyes. The old man smiled softly. Come now, miraculous child. You are safe. Outside, the shadow waited, moving slowly in the dark. It hated what had happened. Amara's chest rose and fell. She felt weak, but alive.
The old man carried Amara carefully. Her body was weak, trembling. Every step he took, her small hands clutched his robe. Don't worry, miraculous child, he said softly. You are safe now. You need rest. He led her through a small path near the graveyard. The moon was bright, but the shadows seemed darker than usual. Amara felt them moving, watching her. She shivered. Finally, they reached a small wooden house. It smelled of herbs and earth. Inside, a tiny fire burned in a clay stove. Sit here, the old man said, helping her onto a small chair. Her legs could barely hold her. She sank down. He brought her water in a wooden cup. Drink slowly, he said. Amara's lips were dry. She drank, feeling the cool water sliding down. Then, the old man handed her a little food, soft bread and fruit. Eat a little, he encouraged. Her hands shook as she touched the food. I can't, she whispered. Her body still felt heavy from the grave. The old man nodded. It is okay, just a little. You need strength to walk tomorrow. You have done something no one else has done, miraculous child. You returned, alive, from the grave. Amara's eyes filled with tears. I don't understand. Why me? Why did I come back? The old man placed a gentle hand on her shoulder. Your mother's love, her prayers and blessings from above. You are special, Amara. But be careful. The shadow of death watches you. It is angry. It will follow you wherever you go. Amara looked out the window. The night was still, but she felt a chill, as if something was waiting. She hugged her knees. Will it hurt me? She asked quietly. The old man shook his head. It might not be now, but you must be careful. You are alive, yes, but this is only the beginning. There are things you will see, things you can do, but also dangers you must avoid. Amara listened carefully, her heart racing. She had survived death, and now something powerful was stirring inside her. The old man continued softly. Rest tonight. Tomorrow, I will help you go home. People will see you, but be ready. Some will be afraid. Some will run. You must be strong. Amara nodded. Her eyelids were heavy. The warmth of the small house, the gentle fire, and the old man's calm voice made her feel safe for now. Outside, the shadows moved closer, but the old man kept the fire bright. The shadow of death hissed quietly. It hated what had happened. Amara had returned, and it would not forget. She closed her eyes, trembling, wondering what would happen when the town saw her alive.
The next morning, Amara stepped out of the old man's small house. Her body was weak, dirty from the grave, and her clothes torn. She took a deep breath. The town was quiet, but she could hear people moving. The old man accompanied her a little before saying, "Are you ready, miraculous child?" the old man asked. Amara nodded. He held her hand for a moment, then he let go. "Go now. Be strong," he said, before leaving her. As she walked slowly towards her house, people in the streets began to notice. "Is that?" whispered an old woman. "Stop! Don't go near her!" shouted a man. Some ran, screaming, "A dead girl is coming! Her spirit is here!" Amara's heart ached, but she kept walking. She remembered her mother waiting. She must see her alive. When her mother saw her from a distance, she gasped and fell to the ground. Tears poured down her face. "Amara, my child!" she cried, shaking. Amara ran to her. "Mama, I'm alive! I'm here!" Her mother could barely move, still lying on the ground, trembling with shock. Amara helped her sit up gently. Chioma, Amara's best friend, had heard the commotion and rushed over. "Amara, you are alive?" she asked, eyes wide. Then she collapsed, overwhelmed with disbelief. Amara knelt beside Chioma and held her hands. "It's me, Chioma. I'm alive. Don't be afraid." The townspeople whispered and stared. Some hid behind doors. Some shook their heads. "It's impossible. No one comes back from the grave," murmured one. Others pointed and whispered, "Is she a devil? A witch? This is wrong." Amara walked past them quietly, keeping her eyes on her mother. She did not say a word about what had changed inside her. Only she felt it, the strange flashes in her mind, memories she had never known, glimpses of things before she was born, images of people she didn't recognize, and faint feelings of events that hadn't happened yet. Her mother held her tightly, tears streaming. No one should be able to do this. But my child, you are alive. Thank God, thank God." Chioma slowly recovered and hugged her tightly. "I will never leave you again," she said, her voice trembling. The town remained in shock. Many still ran away. Some whispered about curses, others about miracles. No one dared approach closely. Amara looked around cautiously. Somewhere near the trees, barely visible, the dark shadow lingered, watching her. It was angry, restless, and it had followed her from the grave. Amara didn't yet understand it fully, but she sensed the presence. She shivered. Something had changed. Something had awakened inside her. And though no one knew yet, this was only the beginning. Amara slowly entered the small house. The door creaked. Her mother was still on the floor, holding her tightly, tears rolling down her cheeks. "Amara, my child, you are really here," her mother whispered, her voice shaking. Amara sat beside her mother and hugged her gently. "Mama, I'm here," she said softly. Her body still felt weak, but something strange stirred inside her, something she didn't understand. Her mother helped her sit on the small chair. "You need water and food, my child," she said. She brought a cup of water and a plate of delicious meal. Amara drank slowly and ate. The warmth spread through her chest. Then it happened. Flashes, strange images in her mind. Amara blinked and whispered, "Mama, did this really happen?" Her mother looked puzzled. "What do you mean, Amara?" I saw a man burying something in the forest, and people were running, screaming, but no one could stop him. It was long ago," Amara said, her voice trembling. Her mother froze. Her eyes widened. "Yes, it happened," she said softly. Then she shook her head. "But, my child, how do you know this? I wasn't even married yet. I was just a maiden then, when the man did a terrible thing, killed his wife and buried her. How could you see it?" Amara stayed quiet. She looked down at her hands, confused. Her mind was full of questions but no answers. Her mother noticed a small wound on her arm from where she had fallen earlier. It hurts," her mother said softly. On impulse, Amara reached out and gently touched the wound. Instantly, the pain disappeared. Her mother gasped. The cut had healed completely. Her mother's eyes widened. "Amara, what did you just do?" Amara shook her head, unsure. I don't know. It felt like I had to." She looked down at her hands again, trembling. Something was awakening inside her, something powerful. Her mother reached out and held her hands tightly. "Amara, something is happening to you. Something powerful. I don't know how, but I think God gave you life for a reason. He returned you back to me, my child." Amara nodded slowly, still trying to make sense of the flashes and the healing she just did. She felt a shiver go down her spine. Outside, near the trees, the shadow lurked, always watching, always angry, waiting for her. She whispered, "I feel it, Mama. Something is following me. I think it wants me." Her mother hugged her tightly, whispering, "Do not be afraid, my child. We will face it together." Amara closed her eyes. She had returned from death, but now life felt different. Something had awakened inside her, something powerful. She sat there, quietly, still staring at her hands, trying to make sense of everything. She was confused. Her mother won't stop hugging and holding her. That was the best day of her life. She couldn't believe her precious daughter is alive in her arms again. It was waiting and praying, she whispered. Amara realized one thing clearly. She was no longer the same Amara. Something had changed forever.
Amara sat quietly on her bed, her small hands clutching the blanket. Strange flashes kept coming, images she could not explain. Her eyes widened as a vision struck her. The village, long ago, engulfed in flames. Smoke filled the sky. People ran, screaming. Homes were burning. "Mama," Amara called her mother, whom was just sitting close to her, holding her hand, not letting go. "Did this really happen?" Amara whispered, her voice trembling. Her mother froze, eyes wide and pale. What do you mean, child?" Amara took a deep breath. "The village, on fire, people running, chaos. It happened before?" Her mother's hands trembled as she held Amara's. "Yes, my child. That happened long before you were born. The village, it burned. People lost everything. It was terrible." Amara's eyes filled with tears. "But how do I know this, Mama? I wasn't even born then." Her mother shook her head, confused. I don't understand, my miraculous child. The blessings from above is hard to explain." Amara reached out and gently touched the faint scar on her mother's arm, left from that past disaster. A warmth spread from her hands. Suddenly, the smoke and chaos of the vision faded. Her mother gasped. "My child, you are special," she whispered. "I never thought someone could know what happened before they were born." Amara blinked, trying to calm her racing heart. Another vision came. This time, the future. She saw a familiar figure running quickly toward her house. It was Chioma, her best friend. "Mama, Chioma is coming," Amara said softly. "Just a few minutes. She is running toward us." Her mother looked puzzled. "Chioma? But how do you know this?" I just saw it, Mama," Amara whispered. "My child, you can really see the future, the present and past." Amara's eyes flickering toward the corner of the room. A dark shadow lingered there, silent and cold. Her mother's grip tightened. "My child, you survived death, something no one can do. God will show you the way on how to fight this shadow, okay?" Almost exactly as Amara had seen, a loud knock came at the door. "Amara! Amara! Are you here?" Chioma's voice called urgently. Amara whispered, "She's coming, just like I saw." Within minutes, Chioma burst into the room, eyes wide with disbelief. "Amara! You are alive?" Amara gave a weak smile. "Yes, I am alive. I saw you coming few minutes ago, Chioma," looking surprised with knowing what she was saying. "I can see things now, past, present, future, and the shadow, it is always watching me." Chioma's eyes filled with shock and awe. You saw all these?" Amara nodded slowly. Her mother held her tightly. "My miraculous child, you survived, and the shadow, it waits." Amara whispered to herself, determination in her eyes. "I will learn. I will understand my gifts and how to prepare when the shadow will attack. It is waiting patiently, and it is watching."
The morning sun shone gently over the town. Birds chirped. Everything looked peaceful. But inside Amara, nothing was the same. Amara sat quietly in her classroom. Other students whispered and stared at her. Some moved their chairs away. Every small movement she made, someone noticed. A boy at the back whispered, "Don't sit close to her. What if something happens?" Another replied, "She is not normal. She died." Amara's fingers tightened on her book. Chioma leaned closer. "Look at me," she whispered softly. Amara slowly raised her head. "You are still Amara. Don't forget that." Amara nodded, but her voice shook. "Sometimes I don't even know who I am anymore." The bell rang. As they stepped outside, two girls quickly moved away from her path. One of them muttered, "Spirit girl." Amara heard it. She stopped walking. Chioma held her arm. "Don't listen." But Amara turned back slightly and whispered, "I didn't choose this." Later, in the market, the sun was hot. The air was loud with voices. Amara sat beside her mother, arranging vegetables carefully. A man came close to buy tomatoes. He looked at Amara, then slowly dropped the tomatoes. I will come back," he said quickly and left. Her mother sighed quietly, but kept smiling at other customers. "Fresh pepper, come and buy." Amara leaned closer. "Mama, are you not tired?" Her mother smiled, but her eyes were heavy. "I am tired, but I will not stop living because people are afraid. Amara swallowed. Suddenly, flash! Amara's eyes widened. She saw a child, running, falling into a broken gutter. Blood, crying. "Mama," Amara stood up suddenly. "What is it?" "That boy," she pointed. "Stop him." Her mother quickly grabbed the child just as he ran toward the broken gutter. The child struggled. "Leave me!" But a second later, a piece of wood fell into the gutter with force. Her mother froze. The child would have been there. The woman holding the child gasped. "Oh my God!" She turned to Amara slowly. You saw it?" Amara said nothing. Her mother looked at her, half fear, half pride. That night, Amara, her mother, and Chioma sat quietly. "Mama, I saw it before it happened." Her mother nodded slowly. "I know, my child. You are a miracle." Chioma smiled gently. "You saved him, my bestie. You are truly awesome." Amara looked down at her hands. "But how many people can I save?" Silence filled the room. The next morning was a weekend. The sun had just started to rise and the town was still quiet. Amara woke up slowly. She sat on her bed, staring at her hands again. Everything still felt new, strange but real. She touched her chest gently. "I am alive," she whispered. Just then, her mother walked into the room. "Amara," she said softly, "get ready, we are going somewhere." Amara looked up. "Where, Mama?" Her mother smiled gently. "To see the man God used to save your life." Amara's eyes softened immediately. "The old man," she said quietly. She stood up quickly. "Yes, Mama, we have to go." A little later, they stepped outside. Amara's mother carried a big basket on her head. It was filled with rice, beans, vegetables, fruits, fresh pepper. Amara carried another basket, smaller but still heavy. Amara looked at her mother. "Mama, this is a lot." Her mother smiled. "It is not enough for someone who gave me my daughter back." Amara nodded slowly, but then she added softly, "And someone who gave me my life back too." Her mother looked at her and smiled with tears in her eyes. As they walked, Amara became quiet. After a while, she spoke again. "Mama, if that man didn't come that night," her voice broke, "I would still be in that grave." Her mother quickly held her hand tightly. "Don't say that," she said softly. But Amara stopped walking. "No, Mama, I need to say it." Her eyes filled with tears. "He didn't know me, but he still came for me. He still saved me." She wiped her tears. "I am grateful. I will never forget him." Her mother pulled her into a gentle hug. "You have a good heart, my child." They continued walking. The road became quieter as they moved closer to the graveyard. Amara looked around slowly. A small fear tried to rise inside her, but this time she pushed it down. "I am not afraid anymore," she whispered to herself. When they reached the small house, the old man was sitting outside on his wooden chair. He looked up slowly. Then he smiled. "Ah," he said warmly, "my miraculous child has come." Amara smiled back, but this time her eyes were filled with emotion. Her mother quickly put the basket down and went on her knees. "Sir, thank you," her voice shook. "Thank you for saving my daughter." The old man shook his head gently. "Stand up, my daughter. It was not me. God only used me." But Amara's mother still held his hand tightly. "I will never forget." Amara stepped forward slowly. She did not speak immediately. She just looked at him. Then suddenly, she went on her knees.
The old man was surprised. "Ah, my child, what are you doing?" Amara held his hand gently. Her voice was soft but full of emotion. "Thank you." She looked up at him, tears in her eyes. "You didn't know me, but you still came for me." Her voice shook again. "You brought me out. You gave me water. You helped me walk again." Tears rolled down her cheeks. "You gave me a second life." The old man looked at her quietly. His eyes softened deeply. "Stand up, my child," he said gently. But Amara shook her head. "No, let me thank you first." She held his hand tighter. "I am alive today because of you." The old man slowly helped her stand up. "My miraculous child," he said softly. "I only did what I was meant to do." Amara's mother pointed at the baskets. "We brought food. Please accept it, and we will keep bringing food every weekend," she added. The old man smiled. "Then I will be expecting you both." They all sat down. After a moment of silence, Amara spoke again. "Sir." "Yes, my child. Something is happening to me."
I can see things now, things I never could before. I see the past, I see the present, and sometimes I see the future. I can touch people and they feel better, sometimes even heal. The old man's eyes grow wide. "Ah, I see. So the miraculous child is awakening. I told you, Amara, God has given you gifts. But listen carefully. These gifts are powerful. You must never try to change the past. That is locked. Messing with it will cause chaos. You can, however, change the future and protect the present." Amara nodded, her eyes shining. "I understand, but the shadow, it's still there. It's always around me, watching." The old man's face grew serious. "Yes, the shadow is death. I told you, it is angry because you did the impossible. You crossed over and returned. That has never happened under its watch before. It will try to strike you and those you love. You must stay ahead of it. Always see it before it moves. Your gift allows you to sense danger. Use it." Her mother placed a hand on Amara's shoulder, her voice trembling. "My child, we trust you, but please be careful. Protect yourself and those around you." Amara took a deep breath. "I will, I promise. I want to learn how to control this, how to protect everyone." The old man nodded. "Good. First, you must practice focusing. Close your eyes. Feel the life around you, the energy of the earth, the air, people's feelings. Let it guide you. You can heal, but only if your heart is pure and your intention is good." He gestured to a small table. "Sit here. Place your hands on the herbs. Feel them. If you can make them move slightly, that is your gift in action." Amara did as he said. At first, nothing happened, but slowly a soft glow of energy seemed to flow from her fingertips. The old man smiled. "Yes, yes, you feel it. Your gift is real. Remember, never use it for selfish gain. Protect life and only life." Amara's mother watched her daughter, tears in her eyes. "My child, God has truly blessed you." Amara's eyes widened. "Old man, can the shadow hurt people I love? My mother, my friend Chioma?" The old man's expression darkened. "It will try. If it cannot reach you, it will attack those around you. That is why you must stay alert. Sense danger before it comes. Act before it strikes. Protect your people." Amara nodded slowly. I will protect them." The old man placed a gentle hand on her head. "You are the miraculous child. God gave you life again for a reason. You will face many trials, but trust in your heart and in Him. When you are unsure, come to me. I will help you always." Amara's mother handed him the basket of food they had brought. "We will come back every weekend. You will always have fresh food and our thanks." The old man chuckled softly. "It is not needed, but your kindness warms my heart. Remember, Amara,
Your gifts are your responsibility. Guard them, guard yourself, and guard the people you love. Amara looked out the small window, feeling the weight of everything. She knew the shadow was still out there, waiting, watching. Her mother squeezed her hand. "My child, we are with you, always." Amara smiled, a little courage rising in her chest. "I will protect everyone, even if it means facing the shadow." The wind rustled the trees outside, and far above, the shadow lurked silently, waiting for its chance.
The next day, the town was bright and noisy. Amara was at school, learning with her friends, trying to act normal. But deep inside, she felt a strange heaviness in the air. Her skin tingled and her vision flickered. Suddenly, she saw it. A dark shadow moving fast through the streets. It twisted and hissed like smoke and fire mixed together. It was heading straight for her mother's shop. Her heart raced. "No, Mama," she whispered. She closed her eyes for a moment, breathing deep. She saw the future, her mother lifting a basket, then the shadow striking, knocking her down and smashing the goods. Amara jumped out of class, ran through the town as fast as her legs could carry her. Villagers stared, some screaming, some pointing. "The dead girl is running! She is cursed!" She didn't look back. She could see everything before it happened. When she reached her mother's shop, the shadow was already twisting around the door, trying to push inside. "Mama!" Amara shouted. She touched her mother's shoulder. A warm golden light glowed from her hands. The shadow shrieked and recoiled. Amara's mother blinked, then fell into her arms. "Amara, what is happening?" "It's okay, Mama. I've got you. Don't move." Amara held her close, her hands glowing stronger. The shadow hissed and twisted violently, trying to reach her mother. But Amara stayed ahead, seeing every movement before it happened. Suddenly, Chioma ran into the shop, panicked. "Amara, what's going on? I saw something dark moving." Amara turned to her best friend. "It's the shadow. Stay behind me." The shadow lunged at Chioma, but Amara had already predicted it. She moved her hand and Chioma stumbled behind a pile of baskets, unharmed. Amara's glow hit the shadow, forcing it to retreat slightly. Villagers outside began to scream as the shadow twisted into the open, hissing like it could destroy everything around it. Some tried to run, but others froze in fear, pointing at Amara. "It's her, the dead girl. She brought this on us." Amara's heart sank. "No, I didn't," she shouted. "I am protecting you." The shadow shrieked louder, its eyes fixed on Amara. It was angry that she had returned to life. It could not touch her directly, so it tried to attack those she loved, her mother, Chioma, even the villagers. Amara focused, her hands glowing brighter. She placed them on a small child crying nearby. The child's fever disappeared instantly. She touched an old man struggling to walk, and his pains eased. The shadow twisted in frustration but could not break through her light. Her mother whispered, trembling, "Amara, your gifts, they are real. You are protecting us, all of us." Amara nodded, tears in her eyes. "I promised I will always protect everyone. The shadow, it cannot win while I am awake." Chioma looked at her, eyes wide. "Amara, you really are the miraculous child." The shadow howled, swelling above the town, creating winds and chaos. But Amara kept moving ahead of it, touching those in danger, preventing accidents before they could happen. She healed a man who fell from a cart, stopped a fire from spreading in the market by predicting where it would jump next, and calmed a panicked horse about to trample a child. Slowly, the town began to see the truth. Some villagers started trusting her. They touched her arm,
felt the warmth and calmness. They whispered, God truly sent her, the miraculous child. Amara's heart pounded. The shadow floated above her, swelling angrily, but she did not back down. She had learned from the old man. She could see the future, protect the present, and heal those in need. Finally, as the sun began to set, Amara raised her hands, glowing brightly. The shadow screamed one last time and dispersed into the night, retreating to the place it belonged. The town fell silent. People were in awe. Her mother hugged her tightly. Chioma jumped and hugged her too. You saved all of us, Amara. You really are a miracle. Amara looked around, breathing heavily. This is just the beginning, she whispered. From the shadows, a faint darkness lingered in the distance, watching. The battle was won, but the war was not over.
The sun had set, leaving the town under a dark purple sky. The air was heavy, tense, as if the whole world was holding its breath. Amara stood at the center of the town square, her heart steady but her mind alert. She could feel it. The shadow had come for her again. Its anger radiated like fire, twisting in the wind, hissing like the voice of death itself. Her mother and Chioma were crossed behind her. Amara, you can do this, her mother whispered, holding her hand tightly. You have God with you, and all of us. Amara nodded, her eyes glowing faintly. I will protect everyone, no matter what. Then it appeared, a swirling mass of darkness, black as midnight, its edges sharp and jagged. Red fire-like eyes pierced through the night. You escaped me, it growled. Its voice shook the town, rattling windows and sending birds screaming into the sky. You cannot hide from me forever. Amara took a deep breath and raised her hands. Golden light poured from her fingers, glowing brighter with each second. She stepped forward, circling the town, her hands tracing patterns in the air. Slowly, the light spread outward, forming a massive glowing barrier around every house, every person, every street. The shadow lunged forward, trying to pass through, but the light held firm. No, this cannot be, the shadow shrieked, twisting in fury. Amara's voice rang strong and clear. I will not let you harm them. Not my mother, not Chioma, not anyone in this town. The shadow surged again, faster, sharper, trying to find a weak point, but Amara had already seen its movement in her mind. She raised her hands higher, summoning all the power she had. The golden glow intensified, forming a spinning protective dome over the entire town. Sparks of light flashed like fireflies, swirling faster and faster. The townspeople watched, frozen with awe, as Amara's light created a radiant shield against darkness. You think you can touch them? You cannot. Then she focused, eyes glowing like the sun, hands stretching toward the sky. A massive lightning bolt, fierce and thunderous, struck from her hands toward the shadow. It screamed as the electricity hit it, writhing and twisting, trying to escape the pure energy. The ground trembled, the wind howled, and the sky flashed with the fury of her power. The shadow twisted violently, hissing, shrieking, but the light from Amara's hands was stronger than anything it had ever seen. It tried one last desperate attack toward her mother, Chioma, and the town, but Amara was faster, a golden shield wrapping around each of them. Go back to where you belong, Amara shouted, voice echoing like thunder. With one final strike, the lightning bolt hit the shadow directly. It let out a deafening scream, spinning and shrinking until it vanished completely, leaving the night calm and still. The townspeople ran forward, eyes wide, crying, hugging one another. They had seen it. Amara, the miraculous child, had defeated death itself. People touched her hands, feeling the warmth, the healing, the protection that flowed from her. Her mother fell to her knees, tears streaming. Amara, my child, my miraculous child.
Chioma hugged her tightly. You saved everyone. You are truly amazing. Amara looked at the town, glowing lights still circling around them. I will always protect you, she said softly. God gave me these gifts, and I will use them to save anyone in danger, anyone in need. From that night on, Amara was no longer just a girl who returned from death. She became a legend. She healed the sick, calmed the troubled, stopped accidents before they could happen, and guided her people with wisdom beyond her years. The shadow was gone, the town was safe, and Amara, the miraculous child, shone as a beacon of hope, salvation, and love for all. The miraculous child had truly arrived.